So we've just got through security at JFK. Bags all checked in, everything else. So this is it, the start of our last few hours in America, as our 3-year American adventure comes to an end. So this is where we've been. And this is where we're going. We're on the airplane, ready to go?
Yeah, and it's very, well, very loud.
Yeah. We're going back to the UK, love.
Seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off. And keep the aisles clear of all carry-on items. Take a moment to check your seat back pocket for any personal items, like tablets and cell phones. When you open the overhead compartment, be careful, as items may have moved in flight.
So good flight. So whilst we've been in isolation at our friend's house, our new car's arrived that we ordered back in January whilst living in America. It's a lovely mini JCW Clubman, and once we're allowed out of the house I'll take you for a look round it and through the inside, and then at some point I'll do a review of it so you can see what it's like. But the next part of this video after that is going to be getting into our house tomorrow once our isolation period's finished, and seeing what state the property's been left in, because by all accounts it's not been left in good condition by our tenants. But more of that tomorrow. So unfortunately the test drive's going to have to wait, because this is the state of our house when we got back into it. I've missed out the bottom 2 bedrooms, but there are shelving pulled off the walls with even the raw plugs pulled out of the walls. Stained and stinking carpets, lots of marks and scuffs out of the walls as well. Then going upstairs, there's been lots of holes put in by nails and screws. Lots of gouge marks coming out as well, you can see there. And this is by a tenant, caused by a tenant who supposedly was a very careful person. But the agent didn't cover themselves in glory either, in the fact that the carpet in the hallway and stairs has been changed, and that wasn't known by the agent. That's water damage to the kitchen ceiling from the family bathroom above, and there's lots of scuff marks on these walls. As you'll see in just a moment, there's a hole the size of a fist that's been poorly filled. But another thing that the agent wasn't aware of was the fitment of a dishwasher, and that's a new surprise to us. And there's that hole I mentioned, size of a fist. And then going into front room, the same pattern continues where there's holes in the walls, lots of scuff marks that some may be due to wear and tear, but some are just down to neglect. Say what appears to be a damaged windowsill. And then on the wall, just coming up to now, there's a botched attempt at putting a wall-mounted TV. And again, it's been poorly filled and whatever, but there's lots of holes in the wall as well. So the big lesson we've learned from this whole renting out a property for the last 3 years is if you're going to use an agent, use one that's actually robust in their responsibilities, because we appear to have chosen one that clearly didn't live up to their responsibilities of looking after this property. But if you remember the water damage down the kitchen, this is caused by the bath being overfilled by the tenant. And as you can see, there's mould on the floor, the skirting's been lifted, and actually when we pull back the lino later on, the floorboards have gone completely black with rot, but at least the tiles are in good condition. And moving into this room, which was my daughter's, this was another surprise, because previously it had been pink and now it's blue. But the agent swore blind that the house had not been painted whilst we've been away, but clearly it shows signs of painted and very poorly, with paint on the carpets, paint on the seals, paint on the skirting and paint on the doors as well. So fast forward a few weeks, and we've had a painter in for the last 2 weeks. He's completely painted all of the walls white and done all the skirting and door frames gloss white, so we've got a nice blank canvas to work from. And then in this bedroom down here, where we had holes in the walls, been completely filled in, and all the marks, all the grease, and all the grime, it's all been treated and has been painted white. And then we've had these cupboard doors wrapped. This one needs a slight bit of extra work. The guy's going to come back and do that, but that's been done. This back room, although you can't really tell for some of that stuff that's been delivered, but again, it's been completely painted white. And the holes where the shelving was at the back have all been completely filled. And again, all the skirting's been completely glossed, which is nice. But this has all got to be unpacked. This room's going to become a temporary bedroom for people coming to visit, and also it's going to be a makeshift gym. The utility has been completely painted white, but at some point in the future this is all going to get ripped out with some new units put in, and a sink hopefully. The gouges up the wall have all been repaired, and all the divots taken out the wall, and all the holes from hanging bits and pieces have all been repaired on all the hallway walls, and the banisters have all been glossed all the way up and all the way up there. And then going into the front room again, painted white, all the holes and the botched attempt at mounting a TV here have all been repaired. All the holes from all of the unapproved fixings have all been repaired. Master bedroom has had all the shelving taken off and all the damaged bits on the wall taken off, and they were all bits of grease marks, all been water treated down here and treated with sealant, so that's not going to come through again. And we're actually going to get all of these cupboard doors wrapped as well. And in here again, excusing the mess because we've just had some bits delivered from our storage. This has been completely painted. This was blue, poorly painted, but all the skirting has been done. Shelving's going to go back up here. We've made it look a bit more rusty by aging it. But on here we've had the doors wrapped as well in the same grey as down in the downstairs bedroom. It's come up really nice and shiny. And then, so moving into the bathroom then, this is water damaged and you can see the black mould on the flooring, but it's all dried out now. We've had a couple of contractors come in and give estimates, and we've come up with some tiles designs that we'd like for the walls and the floor, and we've awarded that job to a contractor, which hopefully they're going to start in the next few weeks, and it should only take a week or so to get this back up to speed once they've started the work.
Regarding the whole house though, we are starting to see some light at the end of the tunnel with the walls painted, and this hopefully going to get done in the next few weeks. The next stage is then to replace all the radiators throughout the house, then get the carpet done, and then the major project is going to involve getting the kitchen completely redeveloped. But until next time, remember to like, subscribe, and tune in for the next episode of Seriously Still Bored. See you next time. Bye bye.